So the pretender, Sand so the pretender. So all these take people's attention. So to me, I don't think that the MPs shunned or any other politician. It was just that the program was at or the function was at a short notice, and also the past 6 months has taught people to be a little more cautious. If I had my way, I would put emphasis not on physical things, but on psychological, socio-psychological orientation of the Busoga. First, to take Busoga as their only homeland. Even if they have settled in Kampala, in Mbarara, where, but if psychologically they do not take Busoga as their homeland, we will not go very far. So to me, I would think that if you deal with that as a priority area, then the rest will be easy to work on. For example, we have Busoga University Institution. We have over, well, it's almost 200 plus PhD holders hailing from Busoga. And we don't need more than 10 PhD holders to be giving service to Busoga University. If only we had about 10 or so, then the institution would move. But the whole thing is attitude. And we have to work on the attitudes of the Busoga to take Busoga like our grandfathers used it to do. You see,
Woira Kitimbo Henry Mubwa Gabula Chiefdomu Nize Isabalangira ow'ekika Abatimbito abavaamu omukulembeze Kyabazinga waife Gabula owokuna. Kale neze okwinunula ku mangu nti obukulembeze buno bwavaira nga buva mu baana ba Mukama eyavuye bunolo n'asenga Busoga mme n'azaala abaana be. Aye ndikwogera kwisiga eriva mu Gabula nti dada waife yali Kitimbo era ne yatandika obukulembeze bwa Gabula buno. Yali Iyingo era yazikibwa Iyingo. Yazaala omwana ye Maherere yena yazikibwa eyo Ekagulu. Tegano Maherere yazaala Nadiope yena yafa yazaala Kagoda Kyemba. Kagoda yazaala Kitamirike Gabula mu Ludube yaba mu Igunda. Oyo yazaala Bwamiki Kadumbula yazaala Mutibwa Kitamirike Mutibwa yazaala Yosia yazaala Sawiri Bafosi Kadumbula. Sawiri Bafosi yazaala Professor Wilson Nadiope. Oyo ebiseera bye byali ebizibu yalaba kufugako yafugira bwa mu government olw'okuba ebiseera byabaawo ng'ebya obufuzi obw'ensikirano bizirawo. Yo yazaala Gabula owokuna eyazaalibwa oli ku Mulwenda 89 nga November 22. nga baba wagabula amaze okufa abalangira twatyama n'abebika twakubiriza nga twenda okwiza omukulembeze w'obwagabula. Obukulembeze obw'enono obuzaale buno buva mu musaayi, titulonda bulonde. Obulendebwa bwa Kyabazinga kuba obwo buva mu bansikirano 11 aye buno bwagabula buzaale. Osooka gaabita mu famire evaamu olulyo nga bwenkukobeere twatyama twalonda gabula owokuna William Wilberforce Kadumbula Nadiopo owokuna yabanga yetwalonda ng'omusika wa Wilson Nadiope. Bwe twamala omulonda yayira mu beebika, twayita abeebika bonabona twakuba bana ono n'omusika wa obwagabula naizeewo ng'omukulembeze ow'enono. Abeebika baikiriza bonabona bono wazira kwesalamu. Twataawo olunaku olw'okumulaga Busoga yoona yoona ng'eziraagakana. Twasaba ne mu gavumenti bona batutongoleza olunaku olwo lugwaliwo 9/9 mu 2000 mbereere. Era President yatuwa omubaka yali ni Minister by then yali Kisamba Mugerwa neyayidda mu liina lye. Era omukulu w'enono nga ajja okutyama mu ntebe wabaawo amutyamyamu. Era twasaba ilaata waife yali akali kuwumula Kyabazinga Henry wako muloki neyayidda yamutyamyako. Yabanga atongozeibwa nga omusika omutuufu okukulembera bugabula eno. Era banaife ab'ensikirano abasigaireyo okutwegaita kutube balala tulonde omukulembeze wa Busoga. Ekitabaire kyangu ayo olw'obugumiikiriza n'okuikirizaganya kimaze kyatuukirira. Banaife nga bakulemberwamu Acting Kyabazinga Kawune Wakooli yakumakuma baine enkiiko dati amaani edindi daire inuma dinda jamaiso kale kutosebya ikirizaganya olw'omukaaga luno ekintu kyaganga bwe mwakyagaine. Tuize mu step ey'okulankulanya olubiri luno n'okulankulanya Busoga yaife. Twabona nti gabula ng'entaala ya Busoga alina okubaako byakola mu lubiri gano. Omusoga anaidangani atwale ekibono, atwale amagezi ajja akole. Era tuli kuno olusuku wano olw'ebigogo. Yalima eka nga 8 edaduma. Era tuli mu kiseera kya kumutoola mu nnimiro kumuleeta mu sitoowe. Era sitoowe eri ano nene yetuli kutaamu. Tuliwo kwa n'ente aye ente olw'okuba tukaali kutaawo nankani kifo kiterevu bulungi gakudaira diri gantu dayirwa mu district ya Buyende. Wano twayirawo ku ebisolo ebikumibwa empola nga embuzi. Twenze nti nga akabonera kwa Abasoga baide ngano abone era bona baje balime ng'omulamu agwe tuliku gwakukulankulanya Busoga ebinti esobola okola okulima tuve mu bwavu. Kale ngeba buno mukulembeze ng'ono ng'alima bona bajja kutwala amagezi ag'okulima. N'ekindi tuli kwenda okunoonya okuyira owalala emyaka 6 gino gitukutwire aye bwe tusoboire okuyira owalala ne tufuna omukulembeze twenze ave akataala akamulika menswa dona ne dida walala ave nti agaita amasaza gona twegaite galala Busoga etambule evwe inuma ebe mukukolankulana nga obukulembeze bwa kifudo mwedindi bwe buli kutambula. Niga no tuli kwenda obukulembeze bwa Busoga bube omukwebwe ekyokuwegeraku mu Uganda. Yetuvuire inumero tubaire bubino olubiri luno lwayoneka nga bwe muli kubona ebizimbe ebindi bikaire aye twenda okwebaza His Excellency the President of Uganda Yoweri Kaguta Museveni yatuyamba yatuyidabiriza olubiri luno nga bwe muli lubona era buti twaba nti tusigaize omulimu gwa yetuziika wale mu Lulwambiidi okutereezaayo kibe ekyobulambuzi kuba abakola ku ntegeka y'okukulankulana Busoga mu by'obulambuzi baatwala ekifo ekyo ng'ekimu ku bintu bye banaalaganga abagenyi baife abaida muno nti tuli kuku n'ebifo ebyidukirwa ebyaziikibwamu abaali abakulembeze ab'ennono mu Busoga bano. Look for donors, well wishers, sons and daughters of Busoga to renovate the burial place since the tourism sector they took over that place to be one of their tourism sites where tourists will be taking place. They will be coming here to see that place where they buy former royal chiefs leaders. We are also thanking His Excellency the President for the renovation, what he has so far given us to get that new building where you see, and the renovation of the building. He has also promised to give us hand to make this place a demonstration center for farming. So we started with the plant maize, we have banana plantation there, and we also planning to put right other things which are still lacking. We all Busoga have learned that when we are together, everything goes well. But when we are not together, when we are divided, we don't develop. Now we are appealing to our new king, the Kyabazinga, to unite all of the Busoga wherever they are, so that they can try to develop Busoga together. Let them not leave Busoga for the new king only, but they should also put in their knowledge, their financial assistance, whatever, to develop Busoga together without being divided. Let Kyabazinga be a uniting center for us all Busoga. As we are appealing to Busoga, since the royal chiefs have decided to come together, let other clans also join and be one team to play Busoga to develop. Our cultural process, when you are installed as a cultural leader, the cultural leader for like a royal chief in a chiefdom, the arrangements are made. They call upon the leader Kyabazinga to come and install him. You must go through that process first before you are confirmed a royal chief leader. So Gabala passed all of those process. He was installed by late Kyabazinga of Busoga and Wakumulong, and even we seek the authority from the head of state who sent his representative, who was the minister, Kisamba Mugera, and by then was a minister, Ronald Kadaga also came, and the other dignitaries were there. So the function was done in 2000, on 9th September, the year 2000. That's when the whole function was made to confirm that Gabala is the real royal leader of Gabala Bibi. family members ababafiire eno ne bali era tugayona kugitereezaamu sobola okuba ku mirembe tutereeze oteewo okuna ebintu ebindi ebyetaaga nga bafensingawo nga tumaze ofuna nti edda kuba tourism site y'abantu ba tourist okwidda okukyalirangawo Zala Assembly Force yali Vice President ono ni baba we Yosia na Diope Force na Diope
muchala omule
yali omuchala omule ale yo askombi yali muchala muganda nga saba okuyikira ya kabonero yetusabira kayikira abagenzi bano olw'emirimu gye batukoleramu n'olw'obukulembeze bwe baalimu munsi yali adombula na Diope eyali ku Vice President eyali ku Kyabazinga ba Busoga emirundi ebiri neyali Kyabazinga mu 1966 obwo teyatolawo obufuzi bw'ensikirano yamugoba era bwayirawo ng'amaze okufa nono olw'omukaaga buli bwokuti Wilson Kadumbula na Diope yafa 1990 na mulala yali Deputy Minister mu tourism mu government eno eriko ya NRM Nazala William Wilberforce Gabula owokuna ono mugenza muzala is late Professor Wilson Arnold Nadiope is the father of Gabula William Wilberforce the fourth.
You are the caretaker of this place.
They are two with the Kadero.
Mwiwa.
Mwijwa. Omukulu ino nkola ku byabuwangwa. Ndanda baba dada bange. Era ninze mbakola ku emikolo. Buli kiba kiriwo banona. Nabimaliriza. Era ni bino byabena tuvuyire lala ne bananga abo balata bange nga tugemera lala. Byobuwangwa bwaife ko tusale tuwangwire.
Kusooka ndakwebaza right honorable speaker wa Uganda nti alwaine yalwanira alala n'abasoga era ayenda obusoga butereere. Ekyo right honorable speaker Rebecca Kadaga tumwebazanga ife abasoga twena nti ye wagemye ayongere kuwongerwa amaani aye ate kayi ndi mwina mivuino nti ba MPs aba abasoga okutola ku right honorable kutwabwine titwabwine ku MP abugabula no Andrew ayo yotitumune ino kuba muzungu so yo Andrew ntisobola amnenya kuba ye muzungu ndoze byabasoga timugema twaida twabanga titwabwine ku kiyingi MP abugabula south twabanga MP bona bali mu busoga bona twabwine ifwenga abasoga tubabe ina mivu era abantu abo ndi kusaba buli muntu ayenda busoga okujja mu maiso abantu abeta tabayayira kukuba kombya kukalulu kuba atibaidi busoga kyeyenda tibaidi kyebenda nibene infact okulonda twakola bwansobi y'amaani
nze okusingana okusoka ndi musanufu lokuba nti twayizibwa mu ntebe y'obwa Kyabazinga aye okusinziira kuba emupengeri by'ebisiisaamu nze tuli musanufu nakyo era tubeetegekeire omulundi ogujja okwira bugabula south bugabula north bona abataabaire ndikubiriza banange bona abalonzi banange bona kubenga tubakombya kalulu okujja okuli kwiraku byonna ebyange.
The new Kyabazinga Gabula Owokuna for ascending into that high post of leadership in this land of Busoga, in this country, Uganda, at his age. I want also to congratulate the people of Busoga for finally settling this matter, 10 out of 11. I want to congratulate the people of Uganda because they've been really suffering with us emotionally. They've been sharing the pain we go through, but we want to assure them that yes, finally it's done and Busoga is in safe hands. We have somebody to do business with. The future of Busoga, as far as I see using my lenses, is secure, it is safe, and as a geographical location, as a territory of Busoga, the rest of Uganda should actually celebrate with us because we are so strategically located. We are on the highway, the artery of the economy. We are a big size, over 1 million people who share the same heritage, and therefore we are an economic entity. We are a strategic entity, and we want to be appreciated as such. We have had our share of bad publicity, but I want to assure you that we are solid, we are viable, and we are ready for the future. Our cultural institution, Kyabazinga is what we want to transform into an economic entity, to play its central role in the governance of this country and in the economics of this country. We want our national resources to be shared nationally, like we have shared them before with you. We shared the dam, the Owen Falls Dam, with you. We welcomed you into Jinja. We made you rich. We made you famous. We only ask for our share. The new Kyabazinga, His Majesty Gabula William Wilberforce Nadiope, comes from a long lineage of leaders, solid leadership in this country. His great-grandfather, Lucia Nadiope, shared a history with Buganda. He went to school in Budo, and he brought education to Busoga. Busoga College Mwiri is his foundation. His grandfather, Sir William Wilberforce Nadiope, served as the first vice president at independence. He brought independence to this country. His father, Professor Wilson Kadumbula, was a minister of tourism in this country. And so we come from a long heritage of able and well-founded leaders of Busoga. And that's what we want to bring back to Busoga. For me, as the chairman of Kamuli District, I'm glad that I'm here. I now share a mandate with His Majesty, and I'm here to be his eyes, his spare ears, his spare hands and spare legs, spare energy to serve the people of Busoga with dignity and with the zeal. The new Kyabazinga is a young man. and Busoga's population is a young population. He is the Kyabazinga of this generation, and there's everything to celebrate for the young people. For us as architects, as you've called us, we are only here to be catalysts, to accelerate the speed, the joy, the development that Busoga deserves. And we are also well positioned, we are well prepared to do this. So we have every reason to congratulate ourselves and feel happy about ourselves. The character of politics today in Uganda is a politics of taking advantage, reaping where you haven't sown, of skirmishes, but it doesn't lead us anywhere. The members of parliament from Busoga, as far as I understand, did not shun the function. No. There were no adequate notification to them and to many others. And not that it was deliberate, but it has a history. They've not been very enthusiastic themselves. But for yesterday's function, really, there was not enough notification. I'll not take the blame out of them. There wasn't just enough time for that to happen. But we will watch and see where their first allegiance starts, whether they are truly leaders of the region or whether they are masqueraders. Come to prove. But to the best of my knowledge, yes, they would want the stability of this region, they would want the progress of this region, and they should work tirelessly to achieve it. It does not come easy. There are those fair weather politicians amongst us who think that you can only thrive in peace times. But the kind of politics that we are in, you must be ready also for the rough weather. And yes, we the girls of Busoga are ready for the rough weather. I don't know about the boys, but we are ready for the rough weather, and we take it upon ourselves to do whatever it takes to stabilize our region and to make our region proud of us, and we to make them proud, us proud of them. And so it is mutual. It is symbiotic. We are glad to be leaders at this time, and we call on our brothers also to provide leadership to this region, because they are the heirs anyway. Let them do their part. We have secured that. We have learned from the past. And I just want to tell all of you who think that we are a polarized political group, or that we have no middle ground, to tell you that our father, the Kyabazinga then, Wako, Lord Henry, was our darling, and we supported him throughout his tenure. We were political actors then, as we are now. We are the institutional memory of this region for the last 20 years, politically. And so we know how far we have moved, how much trouble we have had, and who you can rely on for what. And so we did support our father, and we loved him, and we still do. What has happened in between is something that we didn't expect, and we were not ready for it. That's why it has taken us a long time really to recover. But it's now well settled. 11 of the traditional chiefs, who are brothers, 10 supported one of them to lead. And I wish to congratulate them, all of them, Ntembe, Luba, Tabingwa, Nena, all of them, with the exception of Zibondo, did support their brother, Gabala, to lead them. And their choice is right. I want to give you The reason why. One, he has been mentored for this. He has always known that this was his calling. He's a very stable person. He carries no excess luggage. He has no excess baggage. The Kyabazinga has no excess baggage. He's a young man, 25 years. He only has to give. He has nothing to take away from Busoga. He can't